Hey everybody, it's your good friend Lukey, and I recently wrote a book, Inside the Ropes of Boxing, with a foreword by Jill Diamond of the WBC Cares. Oh, that's me right there. Anyways, it's on Amazon. Be sure to check it out.
You gave me a question right there. I was about to end this, but I want to know this. Mental pressure, who puts more mental pressure, not physical pressure, David or Canelo when you were in there with him? Or is it different?
It's just way different. Because the thing about David is he's putting physical pressure on you, you know what I'm saying? So that physical pressure is already enough. And Canelo, I think Canelo's is more mentally because he doesn't throw as much and he's not on you as much, but he's ready to counter your ass any second. Anything you throw, he's ready to counter that. So mentally that messes you up. Like, can't really throw this because he's ready to counter that. So it kind of does mess you up mentally, but David is more of a physical pressure. He's on your ass and he's tiring your ass out.
There's something great fighters always tell me is really, really good fighters never lose eye contact with you. Is that something both of those guys do where like even if they slip a punch, they're just always looking at you?
For sure.
Because I feel like that's kind of...
I know David for sure. David doesn't lose sight of you because I've spent hundreds and thousands of rounds with David. So Canelo, I was only with him for like 2 weeks, so I don't remember too much. But David for sure, yeah. And even when like you pivot out, he's on your ass right away after that. Like you pivot out and go back to the middle, he's back on you. Doesn't let you breathe at all, that's what I need because the guys who I fight honestly are gonna fight me in that way because I'm the taller fighter. So I honestly can't get any better work than David. So.
Well, it feels cool because it feels like you're kind of like the young version of David, like from the body type to everything. And it seems like now you're being groomed by him almost to be his heir apparent, literally. So like when he's done with the division, you'll probably take over.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and David, he has a few more fights in 160, and then he's moving up to 175. And me, I'm not too heavy. You know, I could stay at 160. I could force myself to make 160 if I really had to, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so you're saying you might fight Golovkin before it's done? I get what you're saying.
I wish. I hope. I hope I can get a crack at Golovkin before he calls it a career. But that's another fighter that I look up to a lot, and I admire him as a person and as a champion. Golovkin, a great fighter. I was blessed enough to fight on his undercard from his last fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight. You actually fought a guy that I actually knew of, and you had a good performance. And I think that people were actually critical of you unfairly because you had to think your way through that stoppage.
He was smart. He was a smart fighter.
Because I saw you doing a lot of impressive thinking in that fight to set up the knockout.
Yeah.
You had to work your way into that position.
I think you have to be a hardcore boxing fan to understand what I did that fight. And like you understand what I did.
I'd say nerd, boxing nerd
boxing
like
nerd.
myself. But I thought that was a very mature performance from someone your age to not just look for a shot because he was trying to set you into things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from the first round, I could see he was waiting for me to bait in for him to counter me, and I wasn't going to let that happen, So I had to be smart. I had to stick to the game plan that Jose put up for us, and we got the knockout in the 5th round, took him out of there.
Okay.
It's good performance.
Any last words to your friends, family, all that stuff?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's supporting me and Team Pacheco. I appreciate the support. Stay tuned. Big things coming.